Hey, what is up, guys? It is your boy MPJ bringing you another video today, and today, guys, I want to talk about something that literally everybody has been bugging me about ever since I made the video talking about who you should save for in 2019. Also, hold up. Okay, there we go. But yeah, there was one person I didn't include in that entire video, and people were like, "Oh, P, why didn't you include him? You know who he is. We all know who you is, and who you is. We all know who, or you know who that guy is and everything." And yep, the reason I didn't include this said unit was because I wanted him to have a video of his own. I was gonna postpone it for about 2 to 3 weeks because he's not coming out anytime soon, but I just was like, people kept bugging me about it, so why not just release it? So here we go. Let's show you the unit I'm talking. This is the unit I am talking about, Awoken Vox. Vox is one of the Blood Knights. He is actually the 4th Blood Knight in the release schedule, and he's not the last one. I'm pretty sure the last one will be Duke. Why did I say it like that? Will be Duke, which he should be coming out in like a month, or maybe like within the next month or next month for JP Grand Summoners. But Awoken Vox is the 4th Blood Knight to release, and he is OP AF. This guy, no lie, he's literally the Onion Knight of this game. If you never played Final Fantasy, you won't really get the reference, but Onion Knight in Final Fantasy, he's able to do pretty much everything. He's able to wield all the job classes, and the job classes in Final Fantasy like kind of represent their roles. So like, you know, attacker, healer, magic attacker, tank, all that type of stuff. Onion Knight was able to use all of those roles. Like, he was able to be every role because he's Onion Knight. And I think Vox is very similar to Onion Knight. He is an S tier unit. He is considered an attacker, but he is literally right on the border between an attacker and sub-attacker, in my opinion. So let's get into this, and let me just say too, before we even scroll down to his abilities and his skills, this guy is literally like a better Regulus. It's actually absurd to me. I would use this guy any day of the week over Regulus. So yeah, apart from that, let's get into this. So his skill is a 10-second cooldown, 2400 water physical damage, own art gauge 20 up. Moreover, when you are transformed, you will get another 20 art gauge up. So instead of whenever you are transformed, you will get a total of 40 art gauge each skill use. That's absurd, right? On a 10-second cooldown. And also, this ties into more stuff because one of his abilities even reduced the cooldown even more. Break power 1k. Art, well, his normal art is 18,000% water physical damage, 12 seconds all stats of all allies 30% up, break power 2800. Now, all allies stats is 30% up for 12 seconds. This may not sound like a crazy buff or anything, and it's really not, but it's the utility that this normal art brings, because we all know whenever you increase your statuses, you increase your HP, attack, and defense. But I don't know if it's because whenever you're increasing your HP, you're technically increasing like the amount you already have or whatever, but Vox is able to heal you. Vox's normal art, if you use it, is able to heal the team. If your team is low on HP and you use his normal art twice, you pretty much are at full HP. Like, he's able to heal you, because I think what it is whenever you increase all your statuses, right, you're increasing your max HP, your attack, or your max attack and your max defense, right? And that, what I mean by max is just, you know, whatever it is at, you know what I mean? So it's not like current HP, right? Or it doesn't say that. But I think another stat that it does increase is the current HP, because it wouldn't make sense really if you increased your max HP while your current HP would also go up. So yeah, I think it heals his current HP as well, and you'll see in the gameplay, I have some gameplay of Vox, you'll see what I mean. He's able to heal the team. He's not like a, you know, straightforward like, oh my god, he's like the best healer in the game or anything. He just has that utility built into his kit, so if you do need to heal or you need a heal on the team, you can spam his normal art like twice and your team will be healed. So yeah, it's pretty crazy, and you can spam his normal art pretty frequently, because once he's transformed, his skill is going to be giving you so much art gauge. And then his true art, this is where I say he's a better Regulus, how the well, actually, before I talk about his true art, how Blood Knights work with their true arts and how they transform into the Magicka state or the Magicka drive, which is what we think is actually the name of the transformation, is Magicka drive. How they transform into the Magicka drive, right, is whenever they use their true art once, the first time they use their true art, they transform into the Magicka drive, okay? And then after that, they are actually able to use their true art because they have to be in their Magicka drive state in order to use their true art. So, yeah. So, once he uses his Magicka drive one time and then he's able to get his true art again, his true art will do, when used in Magicka drive, water attribute physical damage of 45,000%, crit rates of all allies as a whole 100% up for 15 seconds, break power 4k. To put it simple, he, I think, has the second highest multiplier in the entire game for true art damage. I think number one spot is still held by Saitama. Awoken Saitama has 50,000% art damage on his true art. Or, well, 50,000% modifier, right? He has that on his true art. But Vox has 45k, which I think that makes Vox the second. I don't know if there's anyone else other than Saitama that has more than 50k. I think Saitama is the only one that has 50k. And then the second one, I think Vox is definitely the second highest with 45,000%. So, yeah, it's pretty crazy. So he's not only able to heal the team, he's not only going to be able to be self-sufficient with himself and give himself own art gauge, he's also going to be giving everyone crit chance with his true art. Also, let me check something real quick. Okay, I gotta check that because my audio's been messing up every time I record recently. But yeah, so he's able to give crit, he's able to heal the team, give people an attack, increasing their attack and defense and all that, and he's also self-sufficient with his skill. And it doesn't stop there because everything that his true art, normal art, and his skill do is complemented by his abilities. His abilities are perfect for him, pretty much. So, yeah, let's get into his abilities. His abilities is Death Blow, level 90. I'm pretty sure this is, that's what it's called. So, Death Blow increases critical damage by 80%. So, any critical damage you do, you get an increase of 80%, which is really good. That's almost being able to do, I think, double damage on your crits. If you didn't know, I think, because Nightwolf made a video about this whenever Shikimoto came out. Immortal Shikimoto, from the Golden Kamui event, on his true art, he has 100% more crit damage on his true art. This causes Shikimoto to deal 100% more, double damage pretty much. From what, if I remember correctly, that's what Nightwolf was talking about back then. He's able to deal double damage, which a lot of people, whenever he first came out, didn't understand if he dealt double damage, or what. But yeah, he pretty much deals double damage, so he's close to doing that as well, but it built into an ability, which is absurd. You see that power creep in the game, don't you? His accuracy mastery, level 3. This is probably his weakest ability. All allies accuracy 30% up, no duplication. So if the opponent has evasion, you'll be able to, maybe hit them. So I guess that's okay. It's decent. It's situational for certain bosses. Now, his ability he gets whenever he transforms, the ability that complements his Magicka drive, is when you are in Magicka drive, skill CT speed and attack power 100% up. It will not fear. Now, skill CT speed 100% up puts his skill around I think 3 or 5 second cooldown. I'm not for sure, but it's kind of like, I'm not sure the exact amount. I'm pretty sure it's 5 seconds, but with his sword equipped from his event, I think it goes down to 3 seconds, I think. But yeah, so it's actually kind of absurd. And also attack power 100% up. You increasing your attack, by 100%, so you're getting 2,895 plus 2,895. So yeah, it's absolutely absurd. And also his equipment slots are 5-star physical, 5-star support, and 4-star healing. That's absolutely ridiculous. Vox is an absolute beast of a man, but that's not all. I want to show you some gameplay of him, and I'm going to talk about him in the gameplay. So let's get into it. So let me just say real quick is that this is done on Pro, I think. Yeah, I think this was the Pro version of Relic Diablos, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I think this was the Pro version. I could be wrong, and it could be the Awoken version. I'll be able to tell in just a second how fast we kill the boss. But yeah, I'm pretty sure this is the Pro version. So I'm not for sure, but this is, of course, if you don't know the units on screen, let me just say the two that I'm using. The first unit is Awoken Platina, second unit is Earth Mirror, and then of course Gosu and Arc are using Vox. So yeah, let's get into this. So like you see right here, Vox, every time he used his skill, if we actually rewind it right here, whenever Vox uses his skill once, watch his Arc Gauge, boom, you saw how it increased like that. That's the 20 art gauge that he's getting by himself. He has not transformed it. You can tell by the buffs that he has currently. You will be able to see the symbol for the Magicka Drive whenever he is transformed, and you'll see they should transform in a little bit, so it's nothing too crazy. So right here, Gosu will transform. So like I said, see, look, so Vox will stand still and he pops up this symbol on screen right there, boom, and that means he's transformed. Also, you see on his character model, he is you know, lighting up blue. He has the blue aura around him, and he is transformed. Arc is an auto fiend, so he's not going to transform till we're at the boss. But like I said, if you actually look, whenever Gosu used his skill right here, he is transformed. So whenever Gosu uses his skill, in just a second, he will get a ton of arc gauge. Look at that, boom! It went all the way up. If you actually saw, it was like a little bit below, a little bit above like the 2-player, and then it went a little bit above like the kanji. And this right here is his normal art. This increases everybody's stats and everything. Now we didn't really take too much damage right here, so I can't really like show you it like healing us really. But if you see, whenever it did that, technically I think Platina was kind of low, or she was kind of weak on health, but yeah, pretty much increases your max HP and stuff like that. The healing, it doesn't really heal you, it just is increasing all your stats, which causes you to get a heal. So yeah. Now this right here, this is the giant boss himself for Relic Math. Now this guy, are you serious? Are you serious? Nox, stop. Okay. So this right here, you'll see Arc is transforming into, you know, his Magicka Drive, so no one's used their true art yet. But whenever he gives everyone, you know, 100% crit chance, so we don't have to worry. So this is, so before we do this, this is Vox's true art damage. This kind of like a little bit obscured because I also use Platina's true art at the same time. But watch, this is Vox's true art damages, 45,000%, you know, 80% more crit damage on his true art. This is true art damage. Of course, factored in with Platina. Platina's doing no damage though. So that was pretty decent damage, especially on this boss. I'm pretty sure this is Awoken. Is this Awoken? This probably isn't Awoken. I can't remember if this was Awoken or if this was Pro. I think this was Pro. But yeah. It's nothing too crazy, but it's literally like on some bosses he is ridiculous. Like he's able to just solo carry so hard. The only boss you really can't solo carry against is probably Rags and Plant Boss, and right here the absolute destruction of that. Pretty much 1 million in break with pretty much only one true art. That's kind of ridiculous. I think the only unit that can do that is Saitama, Awoken Saitama. Which really makes me upset that he's not better than what he is. But yeah, man, that is Vox. Unfortunately, I couldn't really show you like him like really healing us a lot because we didn't really take too much damage at all. But yeah, his normal art would be able to heal. His true art does a ton of damage. It's a lot of fun to use him too. He's a very appealing unit, I want to say, like not just like tier list wise if you only care about the tier list and everything like that, but just like as a unit himself, like I feel like he's very appealing because he's just, I don't know, he looks so cool. Like his normal art, he literally just does just these bunch of slices of water like with his katana, and then his true art he literally like just slices everywhere with his katana, like right here. And yeah, it's kind of crazy. So I don't know, it's really cool. He definitely helps out the team a lot. He's a really good unit. Probably, if I would say currently, I would assume Vox to be the best Blood Knight. And also, I can't really say that because that's just assuming like damage wise. He probably is the best Blood Knight. And because, you know, it's kind of unfair to Cetus because Cetus is a, you know, defender. But still, Vox is really good. If you are saving for the Blood Knights, make sure you get Vox. I think you may want Vox more than Berwick. Berwick is cool and everything, but Vox is really good. So yeah, I wanted Vox to have his own video. This is it. Apart from that, though, guys, it's been your boy P. Hopefully I didn't drag on the video for too long, but I want to show you this god tier unit. Absolutely broken in the Japanese version of the game currently, and he's going to be absolutely broken whenever he comes to global. So yeah, guys, apart from that, though, it's been your boy P. It's been your boy Vox, and I'm out, guys. Peace.